Welcome back to another electrifying episode of Wild Clash Chronicles, nature's most thrilling battleground, where the wildest beasts face extraordinary foes. Brace yourself, because today, two very peculiar and deadly silent hunters are squaring off. It's the Panther Chameleon versus the Praying Mantis. Hold on to your seats as we dive deep. At first glance, you might not think of pitting the vibrant Panther Chameleon against the deadly Praying Mantis. But trust me, this battle will have you asking, how did no one think of this before? These two creatures, though seemingly tiny combatants compared to our usual contenders, are among nature's most fascinating predators. Let's begin by dissecting each contender's arsenal. First, meet the Panther Chameleon. Native to the lush and tropical forests of Madagascar, this reptile is a visual marvel. Not only does it possess the power to completely change its skin color, adapting to its surroundings with camouflage, but it is armed with a projectile tongue that can stretch more than 1.5 times its body length. That's equivalent to a human shooting their arm across an entire room to grab a chocolate bar. Oh, and in terms of quick draw speed, this tongue can hit its prey at a mind-boggling 13 miles per hour in a fraction of a second. Imagine being an insect in these forests. One moment, you're enjoying your day, the next, you're yanked into the abyss. On the defensive end, let's not forget the Panther Chameleon's ability to confuse its enemies. Its eye movements are an incredible, independent motion marvel, giving it a nearly 360-degree field of vision. Even the stealthiest predator would find it hard to sneak up on this colorful warrior. And with that prehensile tail acting as a balancing rod while stalking prey or escaping a threat, the Panther Chameleon is primed for action. Now, on the other corner of the battlefield stands the Praying Mantis. Do not underestimate this insect. It might look serene and holy with its prayer-like posture, but this is a warrior of utter precision and brutality. The Praying Mantis has giant raptorial front legs that snap shut faster than the blink of an eye. In fact, their strike occurs in less than 50 milliseconds. Let that sink in. If the chameleon is precise with its projectile tongue, the mantis takes close-quarters combat to another level. This bug enjoys ambush tactics, disguising itself among leaves, twigs, or even flowers, waiting for its prey to calmly wander within range. Once locked on, there's no escape. Equipped with barbed arms to clasp prey tightly, it methodically consumes its food, piece by piece. The mantis is also known to take on opponents larger than its own size. Remember viral videos of praying mantises eating birds or even snakes? Yeah, that's how hardcore it is. The showdown location? A lush rainforest setting. Trees with abundant greenery provide crucial obstacles and camouflage opportunities for both combatants. Whether it's hiding for the strike or using elevation for leverage, the setting itself becomes part of the strategy. Now the big question, how would their attributes stack up in a fight? Round 1. Sight and awareness. The Panther Chameleon wins here. No contest. Its eyes' independent motion ensures that it can track the mantis with ease across every bush and branch of its surroundings. Being able to look forwards and backwards at the same time while predicting its enemy's intentions is undoubtedly a tool of immense advantage. But don't count the mantis out just yet. While it lacks the panoramic vision of the chameleon, this insect makes up for it with unparalleled focus. Once it zeroes in on its target, it becomes a smooth assassin. You'd never even know it was ready to pounce until it's too late. Round 2. Speed of attack. Now this is where it gets tricky. Both creatures have their strong suits. The chameleon's tongue strike at speeds of up to 13 mph in fractions of a second is practically invisible. The mantis's strike, however, is even faster, the equivalent of a bullet fired at close range. Whoever gets the timing right in this round could decide the fate of this duel. Round 3. Flexibility and agility. While the praying mantis boasts the ability to rotate its head and a sharp knack for pouncing from absurdly awkward angles, the chameleon takes this one. Thanks to its prehensile tail, it has unparalleled control over its movements, gripping branches both for attack stances and quick escapes. Combined with its ability to blend into its environment, the chameleon secures an edge. Now, let's dive into the climax of the battle. A moment of pure animalistic conflict. Imagine this. Deep inside the rainforest, the panther chameleon adjusts its color pattern to hide within vibrant green leaves. Its rotating eyes suddenly catch the slightest movement. There, a glimmer of another predator amidst a cluster of flowering branches. The praying mantis, camouflaged as a part of those very flowers, has been waiting patiently. The chameleon strategizes, positioning its body perpendicular to the mantis. As it edges closer, its long, projectile tongue begins to stir. But just as it prepares to launch, the mantis detects the movement. It's a duel of milliseconds, two of nature's fastest strikers against each other. Wham! The mantis throws its barbed arms forward in a preemptive move. The chameleon's tongue deploys simultaneously. The mantis narrowly misses, disabling the chameleon as the tongue lands a direct hit, yanking the mantis out of its perch. But would it end there? Not so fast. Once in the chameleon's grasp, the mantis twists its body and fights back with those razor-sharp barbs. Is the chameleon's grip strong enough to fend this off? This gives us pause. Let's analyze the aftermath. Statistically speaking, both creatures are natural-born survivors and have evolved to prey upon creatures less challenging than themselves. The chameleon's camouflage, unparalleled reach, and crushing grip usually define its victories. Yet, the praying mantis is a fighter to the core, defeating larger prey simply through sheer dexterity and will. So who would win? Final verdict: the panther chameleon emerges as a slight statistical favorite in this encounter. Its precision strike gives it a lightning-fast chance to secure a kill before the praying mantis has time to retaliate. However, in closer quarters, the odds dramatically shift. If the mantis could close the gap and grapple with it before a strike lands, things would look bleak for the chameleon. Still, based on the terrain, behavior, and overall accessibility to prey, the chameleon is better suited to outwit its dangerous rival. But let's face it, both are champions of their domains, and none of us would want to find ourselves locked in with either. Who knew that such tiny titans could provide such an intense matchup? Don't forget to comment below. Who would you root for in this epic showdown? And which animal fights would you love to see next? Until next time, stay wild. This is Wild Clash Chronicles, signing off.